Hey friends, welcome to my page, DIY Crafts with Dar. Happy Thursday! Happy Christmas Eve! Oh my goodness. Yeah, how to get here so quickly. Anyways, I'm ready. Yep, got the last thing done, went and got eggs at our little egg farm that we have close by so that I have fresh eggs for breakfast tomorrow. Yeah, for our Christmas breakfast. What are your Christmas traditions? Do you do things Christmas Eve? Do you do things Christmas Day? Um, I'm sure you do something every year the same. Anyways, we're gonna do our monthly transfer. So this is our club transfer. It is cute little flowers. I'm looking for my scissors. I know they were just here. Maybe if I put on my glasses, I'll be able to find them. I was moving things around trying to get paintbrushes. There they are. So we're going to make some cards. We're going to do some watercoloring with these. We're going to do some of our cards. I'm sure some of you guys probably still have these little note cards, the Chocator ones. This fits perfectly on them. I thought they would just be cute. You could use them for thank you cards. Like if you get a gift for Christmas, you could make some of these and use these as thank you cards. You can also put this on towels. I thought these would be really cute on towels. It's a little small for the corner of a towel, but maybe napkins. Maybe this would be really cute on napkins for spring. Anyways, this is what we're doing today. So if you're out there watching, just say hello. Oh my goodness, there it goes. There it goes. Okay, let me oops, almost gave you a black screen. Okay, so this is what we're going to do today. We're going to outline them in black, and then we'll just watercolor in a little bit. We're not going to go back over it with the black. We're just not. You could if you wanted to. So let me put myself up in the corner and let me read some of your comments. Oops, wrong one. There we go. Hello, I'm here. Hi, Karen. How are you? Hi, Cynthia. Good morning. Hi, Betty. Cynthia said, with grown kids, we do it whenever they can all be home. Oh, nice. Nice. This year, Christmas Day. Yeah, sometimes you just have to rotate. We're lucky because pretty much we do things Christmas morning because most of them can be there. And then the rest of my kids will come on Friday. So we'll see. Taylor's having some issues with her back since she had the baby. You know, she was a surrogate and she had some issues with her back and it's really bad. So she may not be able to travel the 5 hours here. So it might just be the rest of the family, but at least I'll be able to see the grandkids, which will be good. Hi, Bridget. Hi, Sarah. Happy Christmas Eve, everybody. Hi, Marilyn. Hi, Pam. How are you? Let me just share this to VIP group really quick, and then we will get started. So we're going to make cards. I'm sure some of you guys still have a bunch of these cards. So I'll try to give you ideas that you can do with things that you already have, so you're not having to buy stuff all the time. You know, it's always good to have other ideas, right? So like I said, this would be cute on napkins too. This is this month's club transfer. I'm sure that most of you have yours unless you're in Canada. So okay, I'm going to cut it. Yeah, I'm going to backwards cut on the line. I think these are really cute. We'll do some other things with them too. They would make cute little individual signs, but we're going to put them on cards. So we will put them on with black, and then we will do some watercolor on them with the, just watercolor in a little bit. we're gonna see how it goes. Sometimes doing these on the cards can be a pain because it sticks really tightly. So we are gonna fuzz the heck out of these. Yep, we are. We're gonna fuzz the heck out of them as we do each one and set it to the side. So, hey, Lori, Merry Christmas Eve to you. Yes, sir, she had the baby. It's been It's been about a month now. Let me think. It was right before Thanksgiving because they couldn't be here for Thanksgiving because she had just had the baby and she's still pumping for the baby. She's still pumping milk for the baby, which I guess that was part of their agreement. So for the first month to do that. So she's still off from work, but she's just having a hard time with her back. Oh my goodness. Just a terrible, terrible time. She was in the emergency room yesterday. They think it's an inflamed disc. So, you know, hopefully she gets feeling better. It is not fun. Back issues are not fun. Okay, so I'm going to fuzz 10 times. Are you counting for me? I lost count. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to make sure I fuzz a lot because guess what, guys? These stick really tightly. Okay, so each one we're going to fuzz, and then we're going to chalk, and then we'll peel it. Is there an upside down? Oh my gosh. Are there words on here? I really can't tell if there were words. Okay, there's the top of the flower. I got it. I got it. Okay, so we have to make sure. Hi, Chris Julie. How are you? Merry Christmas Eve. Okay, I'm going to put it on this side. You want it on the side that's gonna open. Okay, so make sure you're checking your card. So you do it on the right side. Okay, we're going to make thank you cards that you can send out with for your presents that you're going to get tomorrow. so like I said, we're going to do everything first all on black, and then we'll go back and watercolor a little bit of it. I am choosing shimmer. There's a reason for that. I love shimmer, but the other reason is that when I opened my black this morning, it's dried out, and I'm too lazy to go in and get another jar out of the other room. That's all. That's the reason. That is the reason I'm using shimmer. That's the only reason. But I love shimmer. So, and it goes on really smooth. So I love the look at it. I think it'll look really pretty. I'm hoping it works out the same. I hope I don't just make a muddy mess. I hope. Okay. What you have to do when you're watercoloring is just be careful to not go out of the lines and not to work the area too much to reactivate the other chalk paste. Okay, there's one. Okay, so let's peel and then we'll set to the side. Okay, so you need to peel up a little bit and just go careful. Oh, guess what? Look, it's coming off really easily. Oh, I'm so excited. Sometimes they stick so tightly. Okay, so fuzzing it 10 times was the key. It's coming off easily for me, guys. Sometimes they stick so tightly. Okay, look at that. That's gorgeous. Okay, I don't know which color. Maybe I'll do the pink and I could choose a different yellow. I could. I don't know, guys. I don't know what color the flowers are supposed to be. I am not a flower person, so you might have to help me. I might have to pull out other colors. A lot of my colors are dried out. I haven't chalked as much this last year as I normally do. So a lot of my colors are not the way they should be. But look at how gorgeous that is. Even by itself, black and white, it would be really pretty. Hi, Jill. How are you? Aw, I'm sorry about all your health issues. It's so hard. It's so hard. Let me see here. Hi, Nyla. How are you? Sorry, yeah, that's a good reason for her not to cut. I know, exactly. It's so hard. You know, for Taylor, it just is a lot to go through. So I totally understand if she can't make it to Christmas. Maybe she just needs a break from her kiddos too. It's only going to be for one day. They're just coming for Friday, and then they'd be driving back Saturday. That would be 10 hours of driving. When you have an injured back, you're probably not going to want to be driving that distance unless you have a massage seat or something. Hi, Lynn. Hey, Carol. How are you? Hi, Nana. Happy Christmas Eve. Okay, fuzzing 10 times. Totally lost track again. I kind of like them just black and white, but I am going to color them in. So we'll do some coloring, and maybe we'll leave some of them. Should I leave some of them? I kind of like the black and white. I wonder if you could color beforehand and then just do this over it. I bet you could. I bet you could watercolor, not this is not that, that's the background. Watercolor on here, and then do the black over it. That would be kind of pretty. Should we try that? I'm like, should we try it? Should we try it? Should we try it? Ooh, maybe. I was just thinking that maybe just doing like a ombre of colors and then chalking over it, that might be kind of pretty. I could do that. I could do that. Let's do that on this one. I'm just trying to see what colors I would use. I don't know what colors I would use. Maybe once we use some of our colors, we could, I don't know. I could try it. I could try it. But I am going to need help with colors. I'm not great with colors for flowers because I am not a flower girl. Sorry, guys. It's just not what I do. Look at how pretty this is. Oh my gosh. See, you can just do black and white. You do not even have to color these gorgeous things in. So when we got these, the monthly transfer, I was like, what am I going to do with this? I think I'm going to make a bunch of sets of thank you cards with just the flowers. And you know what? I could actually sell them at my craft show. I could. People would buy that. People would buy it and just wrap a ribbon around it. That's an idea. Guys, as I talk, I'm getting ideas that because I do have some of these cards still left that actually there's 8 in this pack. So I could do a set of 4 and sell them at my craft show with them just being black and white. I could. So 18 times. I know it probably was 18 times, Lori. Laura, we're making thank you cards. We're going to watercolor them. I'm not great with colors. I'm thinking I should find a purple. But I think this should be, that one should be the yellow. I want to do that one first. And then I'm thinking this one should be pink. I don't know. Pink in that color. I'm just going to try. I'm just trying something different because I'm like, what am I going to make with our club transfer? And I thought, you know what? We all need thank you cards, right? Not everybody sends out a thank you card, but sometimes we do, right? And this will be special. Okay. I think there's enough on this. I don't have any more. We'll see. I might have to. I might. You know what, guys? I finished watching the entire series of Survivor, and so I was like, what am I going to watch next? And I have Paramount, so I was looking for other series because it's easy for me to just start watching, and then it just goes to the next one, the next one, the next one. So I started watching Price is Right. I love that show. I love Drew Carey. He's Drew Carey. Is it Drew Carey? Is it Drew Carey? Oh my gosh. I think it. Okay, help me out. It is Drew. Is it Drew Carey? Whoever it is, help me out because I'm saying it wrong, I think. Anyways, I love watching it. It's so much fun to watch people win and jump up and down, and they're so excited. I've watched a couple of days of it. And I was thinking, hey, if I watch this and watch every day, I might get good enough to be able to go and actually be on it and win something. Hi, Deb. How are you? Hi, Barb. Terry. Oh, you're going back to sleep. I don't blame you at all. I don't blame you. You know what's funny is that I got up and my husband's here and I forgot he had today off. He's out there with the dogs watching. Yeah, Drew Carey. I'm right. Okay, I was right. That's so funny because I'm like, am I saying that wrong? Yeah, he's so good. I've been there once to the taping, but we didn't get on. I went with my kiddos. me and my daughter and son-in-law, one of our friends, and then Kyle and Taylor. So it was many moons ago. It was before she had, I think they might have had one kiddo, but yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it. Okay, doing these might take a little bit of time. We'll see if I get all of them done. I might like do part of them. I really love the black and white. Are you guys loving the black and white? And if you were able to get cards in different colors, because I know they do have them. Some of you guys are involved with Stampin' Up, and there's different colored of cards, or you can make your own. These would be pretty just done in black. You don't have to do all the detail. I think the black is gorgeous just by itself. But we're going to watercolor some. So I might just be pulling other colors out of my drawer. I might. Okay, I think I missed that corner. Let me just do that corner again. There we go. All right. So I wanted to tell you about something that turned into a really good thing the other night. So there was a dog that looked really similar to Chloe, and I was pretty certain it wasn't her, but we wanted to make sure, and the lady said, yeah, I'll take her and see if she has a microchip. And the lady was like, what if it is your dog? What a Christmas miracle. I'm going to take this dog right now and check for a microchip. And she was just so sweet. So this was in Arizona and in Yuma. And it's quite possible that Chloe could surface in that area, because that's not that far. It's about 2 hours from where she went missing, which is not that far really. And anyways, so she didn't FaceTime. She sent me videos, and I'm like, it could be. It really looks the same color, but it's hard to know if maybe she's changed a little bit, and the little eye turned out. And so we were both just we were being hesitant, but we're like being hopeful, thinking this would be such a Christmas miracle. And so she took the dog and had it checked for a microchip. And it didn't have one, and we're looking more and more. We're like, no, it's not Chloe. And I said, but I'm gonna share the your post, and we're gonna find the owner. And she said, well, I have to work tomorrow, so she needed to go to bed because she needed to work the next day. And so I started sharing, and the owner of the dog saw it, and then she started sending messages to the finder, but the finder was already in bed. And so she started getting frantic, and she started sending me messages. And she's like, oh my gosh, it's my dog, but she won't answer me. I said, don't worry. So I was able to calm her down. I'm like, don't worry, don't stress. She had to work in the morning, so she's gone to bed already. But she's very nice, and she's looking for the owner, for you. So don't worry, in the morning she will get in contact with you. And I was able to tell her, your dog was doing just fine, and it ate for her. I was able to calm her down. And at 6 o'clock the next morning, the lady contacted her, and she got her dog back. But I just thought that was so great that, even out of all the sadness and losing Chloe, I've been able to help people. And that it means a lot to me that I'm able to help others. So anyways, I was hoping for a Christmas miracle that it would be her. But if it's not her, and it's somebody else, and I can help them, I think that's a great thing. So anyways, I just wanted to share that with you guys. It was a nice thing. Deb says Hubby's cousin was on this year and won he won the big showcase. That's awesome. One of my crafters did that too. I thought that was so neat. She's going on her trips this spring. She won 2 trips to fun places. I'm excited for her. Hey Vicki, how are you? Hi Sherry, good morning. Laura says she used to get up summer break from school and watch Price is Right. Oh yeah, I love that show. It really is fun. Okay, so let's start with this one, because this is the easy one. I am going to do, sunflower, center part. Oh, it looks like, now, I can't tell what color this should be. Maybe I'll just do it yellow. You know what? It's whatever color we want it to be, guys, honestly. And so I need brown for the center. I did see brown in here. Where's my brown? I saw it earlier. There's my brown. Okay, so we need to water down some colors. We may not get through all these. It might just take a lot of time. But I just want you to see the process. And let's hope we don't mess it up. So we need some green. Okay, so let's mix some of our colors. See, my colors are dried out. So don't stress when your colors are dried out. Just use them for watercolor. So I'm gonna put some of this over here. This color is Pesto. Yeah, it's really dried out. So I'm just gonna make, I'm hoping I can make it right here. Maybe I should make them, you know what, guys? I'm having second thoughts about that little bowl. I don't think it's going to work right. Let me get some more of the little trays. I have a bunch of the trays. Here's the trays. I have a bunch of these that might be easier to do. Okay, it might be easier to kind of chop that up. Let me just add some water. It really just... You need to just have some color. Okay, so it's not going to take a lot. So just get some of that. Just some of that. So you just need some color. Some color there. Just kind of mix it so there's no lumps. Okay, just like that. It doesn't need to be a ton. I'm going to add one more squirt of water. So we're just going to watercolor today. We're making little thank you notes. They put it in. Oh, let me see. Your cardiac rehab, it's funny to watch. Makes time. Yes, exactly. Oh, I'm so happy. Only 3 more sessions to go. Good girl. Good job. Yeah, that's... I'm sure they probably do that like on dialysis areas too. I think that they probably would put things like that. People that have to go to dialysis, oh my goodness. You had to do that for a while, right? Right, Sarah? You had to do dialysis for a while. Okay, I'm going to do just a little bit of brown. So this is for the center of that flower. That might not be a sunflower, but for me, it's going to be a sunflower. Okay, so these flowers can be anything you want them to be. I'm not a flower girl, so tell you what, I'm choosing to do it whatever color I want to do it, and whoever gets the card is just going to love it, right? Okay, we need a little bit of yellow. Yeah, they're not going to say Darlene. That wasn't a sunflower. They're not going to say that. I promise. This would also be fun to sell as a little kit to people to do their own watercolor. But the problem would be that you would have to tell them that they can't they can't sit there and work the coloring, because otherwise the black is going to reconstitute itself, or get, you know what I mean? It's going to blur out. So you have to be kind of careful with the coloring. So yes, 3 months of it. Yeah, that's what I thought. You each had your own TV, and oh, that's perfect. Yeah, I was thinking they probably had that, probably in cancer chemo places too. Carol, your granddaughter just came from Louisiana. Oh, that's so nice. I'm so happy. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? Marilyn said, so sweet. Both you and the other lady tried so. Yes, Marilyn, thank you. I know. You know, that's just one of the many, many cases I've been able to help, you know, out of sadness and a terrible thing that happened with Chloe. I've been able to help people. So I have to look at that. You know, I always think when I'm helping someone, I think, oh my gosh, what if this was my Chloe and I was able to reunite someone with their dog? You know, I always try to look at the good part and think of, you know, how happy is this person going to be? You know, that's the part that I try to do. Okay, I'm going to do the center of the flower first. I'm going to do the brown. I'm thinking, does this need to be brown too? Or is this, I can't even tell what color it should be. This little thing right here, the little bubble thing that's on that flower, what color should that be? You guys tell me. I know I'm doing this brown, and then I'm going to do, the petals are going to be my yellow. Okay, so just getting that. I'm just gently tapping at it. I don't want the color to come back, okay? I'm trying to decide which brush to use. I'm thinking for the yellow, I'm just going to use this brush and try to get right in there and get each leaf. I'm not even going to shade it. I'm just going to color it. You know, some people are really good and can go in and shade all of this. Let me know what color you think that should be. Maybe it should be the brown. Maybe it should be yellow. I'm not sure. But these are just kind of fun. This would be a fun little project you could do with grandkids. If you have any of these cards, or you have, if you have cardstock, be really careful with cardstock. You might want to wax it. This has like a wax to it. This is the Talkator paper that they have that is different. You know, it's made out of that. It has like a waxy feel to it, so that it peeled off really easily when I had the transfer on there. It didn't stick too tightly, which was nice. Look how cute this is. Kind of just watercolor. I think I'm going to do it brown. This little thing here. I think brown. No one's answering. You're all busy. You're multitasking. It is Christmas Eve after all. I'm sure you all have a lot to do. I have to clean off my kitchen table. I have all the gifts I wrapped. I haven't put them down by the tree because I have naughty dogs. I know my dogs will try to get into it. Okay, was this the one I used for the brown? Which one did I use for the brown? Maybe. Okay, I'm going to use this one for here. Okay. I think I'm going to do this go over the brown one more time in the center. Okay, and then I'm going to do the leaves. So the leaves, there's a lot. I'm going to use a bigger brush. Oh, this is the one I used for the brown, because I can tell. Okay, so, all right, so do all of our green. This is pesto, and all I did was just water these down. They're all dried out. All these colors are pretty much all dried out. I haven't used a lot of my colors for a while. It's my fault for not keeping up with you really should stir your stuff like every couple of weeks and add a little bit of water. And a lot of those jars are almost empty. I've had them for a while, so it's not like they're brand new. But Siri, I'm not talking to you. Go bye. Siri, go away. Siri keeps popping up on my phone. I must be saying something that sounds like that. I didn't realize that, but she keeps popping up on there. Okay. Well, this is pretty quick. Let's do some more. Look at how cute that is. Wouldn't that be fun to give to somebody as a thank you card? I love that. You're pricing items to restock at your local show. Your local shop. Awesome. That's cool. Oh, here, I missed this part right here on the stem. How cute is this, guys? And that was super easy. So you can do this. You can do this. Okay. What color this should be this should be just this purpley color, right? And let's do the leaves right now. I have this brush in my hand. There's just a little bit of green that's going to show through. Just a little bit. The rest is going to stay black. Okay. And then we'll do the top. I think it should be like a purple color. Should it be purple? I don't know my flowers, so forgive me. Forgive me for being so ignorant about flowers, but it never has been my thing. I know roses, and I know sunflowers, and that's it. Okay. All right. Let me get a paper towel and make sure you're sprinkling if you can, so that you can get in on. I just got chalk paste on my fingers. Get in on our sprinkled gifts. If you know what that means, sprinkle is when you share. Okay, let me see if there's a purple in here. What if I do a purple that's a shimmer? Do you think that I can watercolor with shimmer? Maybe. You're slicing up cheese. Oh, good girl. You know, we all have to multitask. Our lives are just that way. I'm gonna see. I haven't ever watercolored with shimmer, but we're gonna try it because I really feel like this should be purple. In my eyes, this should be purple. I don't know. That's what color I'm gonna do it, because we can use our imagination. We can do things whatever color. In Darlene's world, this is gonna be purple. I just don't know how shimmer is going to turn out because I haven't watercolored with shimmer, but we're going to try it because I always have to try things, right? We have to try it. We may not know, and it's okay because if I mess one up, it will be fine. Okay. All right. There we go. Let's try it. Let's try this. Thank you. Yeah, I'm a tree up this year due to the puppy. It would destroy it in a minute. Yes, yes. No, I totally get that. My tree is in the corner and it's actually inside of the trough, the water trough. And the dogs have gone up and sniffed things, but they're not so interested in it. Last year, Chloe was really interested in our tree and she pulled things off. Okay, it's not watercoloring very good. I might have to put a second coat. I might have to let it dry. It's really, maybe I have to get some more that has color. It's really sheer. See-through. It's very transparent. That's what I want to say. More than I wanted it to be. So I think I'll let it dry and then we'll come back to this one. We'll add color again. Let me show you what I mean. It's really, but it might be pretty like that. It's really sheer. It's because of it being a shimmer. Yeah. I could do a different color over it, but we need to let it dry. So I'm going to set that to the side. We're going to move on. What's next? Okay. All right. Next up. So no shimmer, guys. Shimmer doesn't work very well to watercolor with. Let's do, okay, so I'm trying to decide if I should do two colors. I'm kind of feeling like I need to do this color, that this will be just really pretty. So this is, what color is this? Pomegranate. It's old. It's an old color. That's why it's all dried out. Merry Christmas, Cynthia. How are you? I know. You know what, Laura? I'm not a flower person, so I just can't even, I can't even decide. I'm just like, in Darlene's world, this flower would be this color. Yeah. So I'm gonna do these all the same color. I was gonna do the bright pink. I don't know that flowers, maybe we'll do the other one that color. But I really like the orange too. I really think orange would be pretty. Okay, so pomegranate. This is going to be, I think this is going to be our color that we like the best. Pomegranate. Speaking of pomegranate, I have pomegranate, the little pomegranate kernel things. Is that what they're called? I have some of those to go in our Christmas drinks. I'm so excited. I bought this container to do Christmas punch. I've never really done Christmas punch, but this year I am. Because I just want it to be different. Let me find a better brush. Okay, I think this one will work better. I think maybe, like, I'm looking for a brush. There we go. That has a good bristles. Okay, so there's quite a bit of coloring on here. Oh, this is really pretty. This is pretty. I like this color. It's a good color. It's a good color. All right, so this is pomegranate. You can just use any of your colors. You know, I use your ones that have dried out or use your ones that are brand new. It really doesn't matter. You just need a little bit and you just add water to it. Yeah, we are, you know what? We are all so busy, I tell you. Not too busy for me to come on here. I do have a bunch of things to do, and my postman is going to come this morning to pick up, so I do want to make sure that I'm done in time for that. I have one order to put out there for him. He's like, I'll stop by in the morning on my way, because he drops off packages in the morning, and then he goes back and does his whole route, because otherwise his truck would just be too full. So he goes, I'll stop by your house if you have some packages that need to go out first thing. So I didn't get him done last night. I was working on some other stuff. Yeah, it was just get so busy. But and I need to go through all my dog toys. I have so many dog toys that they're like overflowing. And we got the thing from Costco. There was this little basket that is shaped like a bone that had some toys in it, and I said, we need to clean out all the dog toys. If they're going to get more toys, then we need to throw away a bunch of toys. So that's my thing this morning. I have to go through the doggy toys, and you know what, they don't need everything, right? If the squeaker doesn't work anymore, it needs to go, unless it's her favorite. Riley loves this one little duck, and that duck will be with her till the end of her life. Oops, I think I messed that up. Oops, there we go. I think I saved it. That leaf was it supposed to go down like that? Oh, it does. It does. Okay. I need to go back to kindergarten so I can learn to stay in the lines. I'm not the best about this, guys. And I'm kind of trying to do it so that some areas are darker or lighter on it. It doesn't always make sense, but that's the way it's going to be. Okay. All right. And then let me go back over this one here at the top. Okay, let's do some of our, you know what? There really isn't anywhere to do the green except for right here. There's just a tiny, tiny bit, a tiny area for the green. All the other, it's all kind of closed in. Let me just a tiny, tiny bit here and there. Okay. All right. So that one's done. Isn't that pretty? That is so pretty. Okay, next one. We'll do this one. We'll just let that dry. So as it dries, we'll dry with the heat gun at the end, but as it dries, it kind of just takes on a different life. I think I want to use this color. I do. I need to find another dish. Oh, there's one. All right. I need another stir stick. The stir sticks really help a lot. Okay, so this orange is going to be pretty. I don't know, are there flowers that color? Maybe. In my world, there are. In Darlene's world, there are flowers of every color. And if you don't like it, you can go back over it. Like, I'm going to totally dry the one that has the purple. It hasn't dried yet. The purple shimmer. And I'll go back over it. Maybe I'll go back over it with the pink. Yeah. Maybe. I just thought maybe it would dry on its own while we're waiting, but it hasn't yet. It still is. It's still pretty wet. Okay. Looking good, guys. So I may look like I'm going to say a kindergartner made them. No, it might look like a kindergartner made them, but hey, they're fun. Anybody can do this. This would be great for a nursing home. You just have to stress that they can't sit there and work the color, okay? They can't. I'm just kind of dabbing the color on and letting it dry however it dries, okay? So however it turns out is fine with me. I'm just kind of dabbing in the color. I will do the, I wonder what other color I had on this, because it's kind of turning a muddy color. Oh, well, too late now. Too late now. I'm just going to keep going. I might have used the green with this one. Oops. Well, you know what, guys? I actually really loved the black and white. You could do a different color too. You don't have to do the black chalk paste with these. You could actually you could do different colors as your solid, as the outline. When you chalk it, you could do different colors. So I think that doing a set that isn't colored in would be kind of fun. I think it would, but it also would be fun to give this and have, you know, they make those little watercolor kits. I actually got some from Walmart that is the watercolors that in a paint set, you know, $9.99 for a little set with a brush for my granddaughter. She loves being crafty, and I got her all sorts of little crafts to do. Part of this might be the leaves. You know what? I'm just doing it as this was all the flowers. Oh well. If some of it was supposed to be the leaves, it's just too bad because that's just, you know, that's the way it is. So hi Holly, how are you? We're just making some cards. So this is the monthly transfer, and I wanted to see how it would look on the cards. We're just watercoloring. I'm going to dry them. They'll take on a whole new life when I dry them. The colors will be kind of variegated, like light and dark. Oops, that's getting muddy. Don't work it too much, Darlene. You just said that. You just said that. Okay. All right. So now I got to find my brush that I used for the green. We'll use this one. Oh my goodness. Okay. Try not to drop stuff on there. Don't know what that was. Okay, we're going to do all of these green leaves, and then we'll dry. You have to dry it carefully because you don't want it to run. You have to just kind of dry it with a light hand, if you know what I mean, on low. You have to dry it on low and have it be a little bit further away so that it doesn't just make the wet areas go out of the lines, if you know what I mean. You just have to very carefully do it on low. It'll dry pretty quickly because it is water. And then what I always suggest on these is put them under something heavy because they kind of curl up a little bit. When you chalk them, they kind of curl. So just weight them down, put them under something heavy for a couple of days. Okay, I think I got it. That's my least favorite. Okay, I'm going to just stack all these guys, kind of like a waitress. I'm going to stack them and I'll wash them all later. Yep. It doesn't matter that they're all stacked together. I just stick them in my sink and I wash them all. Okay, there's all that. Get that out of the way. And then this can just be closed. And let me move my brushes. Okay, my brushes are over. Let me just I need to just kind of dry. Oh, I need to do this one still. Guys. But I was going to do it a different color. Okay. Regal for the purple. If I had Regal, I would definitely do it. I don't think that I have Regal in there. But I'll look again. Okay, so I'm just going to dry lightly. So it might take a while. There's a lot of color there. That one I might just have to leave and come back on. I think that one's going to take longer than we have. But these ones I can get done. This one, I think I need to sop up some of that. I'm like, let me just put something over it. And just get some of that color. I had too much color on it. Okay, much better. Much better. There was way too much. Okay. All right, let me do, this is my favorite. And it's still wet from us doing it, but okay, I love that one the most. This is not my favorite. I made a mistake there. Oops. It's okay. I'm not worried. Okay, now I can do that one on high. I got off some of the color. I had way too much color. It actually looks better like this. It's just kind of lightly colored in. This one, let's just get this one done. Okay, let me look and see what other colors I have in here. I'm going to look for Regal. I don't know if I have it or not. My colors, some of them when they were dead. I just toss them. So if I have it, that would be great. But I'm thinking I probably don't have it. I have Dear Diary. That might be pretty. Oh, look at what I have. Here, let's do this. let's do Ballet Slipper. That might be really pretty. Okay, looking for another little tray. Come on, tray, where are you? Somewhere. Here we go. Here's some trays. Okay, can never have enough of these. Ballet Slipper might be really pretty. Okay, so I haven't even opened this. Huh. Imagine that. So this will be great for spring. It's kind of like I'm just gonna throw that away because it's kind of dried on there. Reminds me of a peony. Okay, that's pretty. All right, we just need a little dollop and close that back up. This one I don't like it as much. I feel like I should have sopped up some of the color, but I like that one. This one's kind of okay. It's okay. This one, I'm hoping I can salvage it. You guys, it's all about having fun, okay? It is about having fun and just enjoying yourself. You don't have to have things be perfect. I am far from being perfect when I paint. I probably should take a lot less on the brush, honestly. So I'm going to do that with this one. I'm going to try to be better at painting with this one. Okay, let's try it. Let's try to just get a little bit of color and do a better job. I think the purple's going to show through. I'm okay with that. But, so this is Ballet Slipper. Okay. Yeah, I like this better. I'm not stressed about it at all if it's not perfect. Okay, but I think that looks a lot better. And I think honestly feel like I need to let it dry on its own. I think that was my problem with this one. When I went to dry it, it started yeah, it's kind of not very pretty now. I'm like, should I go over it? No, I'm not. I'm so tempted to go over it. I'm going to leave it. But this one's my favorite. I love that one right there. So that's how you do it, guys. You just water down your chalk paste. I'm just going to lightly dry this. I don't want to touch it. Okay, so just do it on low so it dries slowly. I did this one on high. That's why it dried like that. Oh yeah. Yeah, very pretty. Look at this. It looks good. Okay, so I saved that one. Yeah. So don't use the shimmer. Okay, which one's your favorite? Not this one, right? That one needs some work. I might just rework it after. I might. Okay. All right, guys. Well, I hope everybody has a great Christmas Eve. You know, do something fun today. Don't stress over Christmas. It's not that big of a deal. You know, a lot of people are worried about all the teeny tiny details and, oh, I forgot this, or I didn't have enough money for that. You know, the best part is just being together with those that you love. And that's the important part. The important part is family. And if you can't be with them, you know, talking with them on the phone is the second best. So, and maybe FaceTiming, you know. And if you don't know how to FaceTime, it's pretty easy to do. I'm not good at it, but most of the time somebody can FaceTime you and you just pick up the phone call. All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I don't know if I'll pop on tomorrow or not. We're just doing stuff in the morning, and then I have the rest of the day to myself, maybe to clean in here. Sometimes I like to just sleep, take a nap, watch a movie, snuggle with my puppies. But hope you all have a very Merry Christmas. Let me see if there's questions. And you like the pink one? Oh, you like the pink one's really pretty too. I think it turned out good. I think this one did turn out good after all. After all of that. Oops, that way. Sorry, wrong direction. Have a Merry Christmas. I love you guys. I will see you on Thursday for sure. So happy New Year or Christmas Eve. And have a Merry Christmas.